We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. From his own end zone, here we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board, and the 1st drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson throwing here. Buys time, rolling right. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Launches one deep downfield. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
The drive begins with Henry. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Jackson now, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens put one more on that first quarter lead. It's now 13-0. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. This return makes it up to the 25.
On one, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
11. Let's get set.
They motion the tight end over.
Shot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. They give to Herbert, running left. Up the sideline, past the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go. 11. Shot.
Brown on the inside give. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
11. Here we go. 12. 11. 11. Shot.
From the 36. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
12.
They'll run again with Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Herbert has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Turbo's hot.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
3rd and goal. He keeps it left on the option. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time. One of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
12. 11 MT. 11 MT.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
12, 12, 12.
Trying for it with Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
On the move, headed right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11, 11, 11.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. On first down, here's Burrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that'll
Yeah, we could get in. Shit. Get my phone. For an hour and a half. Let's get it in. Well, we see what we got, JB. You got me. Oh, come on. Look at that sound.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And usually in this case, I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear.
Oh, but they're not
And
for
you
this.
can see the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On third down, here's Burrow.
Mike, thank you.
Someone steps in, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Well, obviously not the
Come on,
cleanest
let's
game
do
with
it.
2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. You got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
We good.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across.
Oops. Ooh, I should have just got going.
He found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
You moving, man? That's stupid as hell. Yeah,
Here's
thank
Henry
you.
running left.
Yeah,
And he'll get it out to the 33.
yeah, I'll definitely take it. We didn't get out of the foul.
Maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to
This
make
shit
a
is
mistake.
a lot, man.
You know what I like about a
I'm not
second
saying this shit all over you.
Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass here similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
I just want to stay in.
He gets flattened to the ground.
Yeah, we're
Play
getting
number
back here.
5, it's going to be 2nd and 5.
35 seconds. What are you going to do with it?
Trust of your offensive
No,
coordinator.
it's
Plays like
nice.
that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they limit the damage
That
to
bad.
just 3
14
yards on the
seconds.
game.
What are we going to do with
They
that?
collapse with the play defensively.
Ooh, should I just fuck with him? Right? The fuck? Let's have fun and see what happens. Ooh, we got that much going on. Right there, let's get it. That's it. They don't know one hit.
Another run for Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
I didn't even hold my shoulder on that. Bring it back. It's good 40 seconds in this one. Okay. See what he's going to do. Let's have some fun with this nigga. You all good? I gotta get it down a little bit more so I can take it to minute one. What do you think was gonna happen if he wasn't on that? What do you think was gonna happen?
It's a Baltimore touchdown.
I'm just saying, what do you think was gonna happen?
Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Zay Flowers the touchdown. So no mistake in that play call, Brock. They said everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off on the play.
And you think on the other side defensively they would be great, but this is truly a breakdown.
Who was he not in?
Just not able
No,
to
he wasn't.
the ball in the air.
Not mad at you, though. Should have been in. I thought he was. Yeah. That means I do it out there. Yeah.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
That's not good.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, let's go.
Here we go, here we go.
I'm waiting.
Interception last drive doesn't
I'm
deserve
ready.
it. They're going right back to the air.
That's it, let's go.
Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Moving on anything?
Here we go.
Let's go.
Trying again, following the set. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Nope.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy.
Let's go.
Bengals trailing by 13. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. 11.
Let's go, man.
To throw. Try and push it deep downfield.
Oh, come on. That should be good. You died too late, dude.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within one score in the fourth. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
Let's go.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those
That wasn't very good. Still good.
Yeah, beauty and simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fire out, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't push to the boundary. If your quarterback willing to throw it up, you can find payment.
It's what it is. We say that. That's right. That's alright. That's what it
Still
is.
some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back.
If they don't, that's going to be game over. Game over. Oops, that's too high.
Nice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to pull back.
I did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this offense.
Let's go to the front.
You got to stop me a little bit soon.
From the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fullback dive up the gut. And that hits him in his tracks.
I'm not.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Third down, 1 yard to
He's my
go.
guy, too. He think I'm going get it out of there.
Henry's going to try to pick it up.
Okay.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
No need.
The final
No need,
timeout
no.
taken by the Bengals. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee. His time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
It's Henry on the counter, and the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
They drop to a knee. Little time left here. Gonna take down.
Nothing left to do today, Kate, celebrate on one side and watch it run hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. Now you can enjoy the victory.
Justin Tucker after the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. This is going to be a 46-yarder. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged in midfield here.
W's is W.